Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of those who identify with the divine feminine vibe. Excuse me. All right, it's that time of the week again. Time for your energy forecast for the week ahead. Though this is timeless, so when you find this, it's time for you. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope it was nice and chill. I hope you got to rest. I hope you got to play, have fun. So I know a lot of us have been going through some really strong stomach punch type epiphanies and realizations as we get through center of this week. Sorry, as I put the card in the center. Spirit has got a really strong grip on me, guys. So just it's going to be a little different than the norm. But I'm definitely going to try to get out as many messages as Spirit sees to put out there for you, okay? Remember, take resonates, pitch out. The rest of you have cards, pull along with me, okay? Just go, is that for me? Or does this mean this? Or Spirit, I'm going to let you know. Okay. Okay. All right. In the heart of the reading, the main influential energy is the writer for the divine feminine for this coming week. Okay. It's about messages, people arriving, messages arriving. Okay. I will tell you this. The energies of spirit guides, guardian angels, however you spin it, okay, is very strong in the physical plane. Uber, super strong in the physical plane. They are coming through conversations here. Okay, with the birds and the rider. There's going to be an arrival of news, something good, but you won't see coming. Something that was hidden for some of you. Okay, I know a lot of intuitives have been talking about things that were hidden being revealed. We're seeing shit happen in real time. This is insane. Anything that was hidden about people, you know, it's coming out. People are talking now. Okay, but Spirit's sending people to you in the physical plane. You know, you wouldn't even expect to have some of the conversations that maybe you have started having over the weekend or are going to have going into next week, okay? You're just not even going to see this coming. The epiphanies that are going to come out, not just for you, but for them too. Spirit's definitely going to be talking through other people. So be open, okay? Take notes if you have to. If something just goes ding, 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 write it down. Okay. All right. Remember, take resonates, pitch out the rest. All right, spirits, go. Okay. One of the big messages, remember, take resonates, pitch out the rest, is about killing, disciplining yourself not to be influenced by others. The only person that should be influencing you is you, your heart, okay? That's what's guiding you upwards and onwards, okay? And it's about disciplining yourself. You don't have to be like any influencer. I mean, you can be inspired, you know, inspired to get moving or to do this or that, okay? But the thing is, it has to be you. What's working for other people is not going to work for you, you know? It really won't. It has to be you, like your heart and soul. It has to be all you, okay? I don't know who that's for, but cracking the whip on watching that influence. Maybe you feel intimidated doing YouTube videos because of all these other, you start watching people in your field, whether it's beauty, intuitive stuff or whatever, and you're like, oh, but they're doing this and they're doing that, and you try to do this and that and you can't because that's not your jive. That's not your vibe. It has to be you. Just do what feels right for you and get it out there. Do that thing. Don't worry about other people, because the people that are going to matter are the ones that are going to come in. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? Sorry, Spirit kind of had me going two different directions there. The right people are going to come, but they're only going to come to you if you're bringing you 100%. Just because XYZ is doing it this way, and you do it exactly like XYZ is doing it, and it's not working. In fact, you're getting the opposite effect. That's because your energy is not there. That's someone else's energy. You're not plugged into it. You need to be plugged in. You need to listen to your heart. If you feel like doing it this crazy way, do it. If you want to do it on the roof, do it on the roof and film it. It doesn't matter. Because now people are looking for real, authentic stuff, okay? Whatever you're bringing, bring it. Please bring it. People are waiting for you. The world waits for you. No matter what you're doing, okay? All right? Show up at that swap meet with your own booth, you know? Volunteer at some place where it makes you feel good, whatever it is. You need to be listening to yourself right now, Divine Feminine. Spirit's going to keep, I'm sorry, but Spirit's going to start banging that hammer onto your head until you start getting it. Okay, that's not everybody. Remember, take what resonates. Okay, the tower in the coffin with the bouquet. Okay, tower in the coffin. Now, the tower, this is not tarot, this is Lenormand, so it reads differently. The tower is about onward and upward movement. Now, that doesn't mean with the coffin next to it, it means no. This actually is indicating that the old stagnant way, staying still, holding tight to certain things, because you don't want to change or leave or move or anything, is over. Okay? The new time is here, now. Okay? The new whatever, I'm sorry. The very things you've been really, really wanting are now moving into your physical world. And you're going to be so surprised. This is the bouquet. It's surprise. Unexpected. So out of these ends, some of you may have already experienced a severe ending. Okay? And Spirit says, later on, I don't know who this is for. Spirit says, later on, when you look back, you'll see that you already saw that coming. And you're going to ask yourself, why did I hang on? Why? But anyway, it doesn't matter. Something beautiful is about to come out of that for you this week. Divine Feminine. Everybody's had an ending of some sort. An epiphany would have shifted. Maybe you sit still on something for the longest time because maybe lack of confidence, lack of faith. I don't want to be disappointed again. That Four of Cups energy still hanging around. Okay? In certain areas, this could be career, this could be family, this could be friends. It could be simple as going out, getting out more, interacting with people more. Spirit's made it so that that's over. You got to get going. You got to get moving. Something beautiful's coming out of it. Maybe you feel tired and whooped right now. Well, Spirit's about to bring you a nice blessing. Okay. All right. Okay. For some of you have a connection to birds, Spirit says. Pay attention to that, because they're going to show up at the most oddest times. They're going to be confirming something. It could be like, say, you're rushing out of the store and you run into somebody. And you're like, oh, God, sorry, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden there's one pigeon standing there staring at you right there. Going, so you might want to take a little initiative. Spirit's doing that for a reason. Listen, pay attention with this person. I'm not saying they're the one, guys. I'm just saying there's a reason. Mm-hmm. See, if you didn't stop at that moment and instead of keep going straight to your car, sorry, I gotta go. You stop, you hear the pigeon, you look over it. That could be someone you've been thinking about. Maybe they were on your mind. It could have been a friend you've been meaning to call, and there they are. You know, it could be someone new. And maybe, you know, because you stopped and you went, I'm so sorry, you know, it took that moment to connect with them eye to eye. You'd be surprised what could blossom out of moments like that. Okay, I'm just saying, be open. Divine Feminine. All right. Now, Spirit says there's no excuse to be standing still. Okay, movement. The writer also indicates a lot of movement. Okay, everybody in the Divine Feminine are going to get a straight up sign in the physical plane, okay, about this ending, that moving into a new beginning, and you're going to have a choice. Some of you are getting a second chance. It's going to come around again for you, a good one. Now, if that happens to you, that's karma. It's time for you to actually move on that, okay? No more dicking around. The whip and the crossroads. You need to shit or get off the pot, period. That's it. All the blockages have been removed by the mice. Ganesha's mice. cleared. There's no more excuses. It's time to go, Divine Feminine. No matter how scary it is, you're going to be all right. Spirit's going to be showing you stuff that's going to blow your mind. Go, holy crap. The bouquet and the moon with the mice. If you have been feeling blocked intuitively, you're going to be feeling it. You're going to be feeling that flow back again. We were under a lot of stuff, a lot of mental stuff and a lot of emotional stuff that can dampen down your intuitive energy feels, however you feel your intuition, okay? Maybe even get spun on some of the signs, and to the point where you just shut the door on that, go, I can't even right now. So now it's opening up again in the most surprising way. But the mice is a very strong energy of blockages being removed, okay? And also clearing the way so you can take that maybe you had a coulda, woulda, shoulda. Here it comes again. Okay? Because now you're ready for it, Divine Feminine. Some of you may be getting messages of a promotion or a job offer or career opportunity like that. It's like a level up from what you normally have worked at. Okay? The blockage has been removed. Okay? I heard restoration of faith. Excuse me. The whip and the rider and the bouquet. For some of you who have yet to have this finality, closure of the ending, or knowing that it's definitely definitively done, there's messages coming in with the whip and the rider combo. However, there's a blessing in the physical plane coming after that for you. Okay? There is a blessing in there. And you might think, well, crap, you're not going to be in the mood to see it. You will. You will. Spirit is definitely going to be bringing these blessings. This is everybody. We're all going to get blessings. Okay? You had to work through a lot of shit. All right. Let's get the tarot dice. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. There's a truth coming out in a message. Long awaited. Okay. It may be somebody who might even be a little intoxicated or in the influence. Okay. With the page reverse. That's going to deliver a harsh truth. Okay. To let some of you have to hear it that way. But it's going to be okay. There's a reason why I feel like I have to say this. Okay. This is a very draining person. This isn't someone who contributed. It was someone who took more. Took more. And didn't give as much as you did all. Okay. Emotionally drained. Like closed off. Okay. And there may have been moments. Maybe they were intoxicated where they opened up to you. But then when they got sober, they're a whole different person. But for some of you, okay, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be. Okay. Coming in with that this week. You might know who it is if you're triggered. Most likely that's that. Now, here's what's interesting. We do have the Ace of Pentacles here. A new solid start coming in for all of you. Pentacles are about the physical plane. So this is definitely coming in our worlds as we live at the 3D. Okay. But we do have this. What is that? 9 of Wands. Okay, this is the Wounded Warrior card. We just went through the ringer and just had all this stuff hit us, and we're like, and here comes this new thing. Here you go, and you're like, oh God, yay! I don't know if I want to do that again. I kind of want to stay where I'm at. I need to chill. Spirit this is also known as the Brotherhood card too. Spirit is bringing people in to get you moving. Okay, towards that. All right, this new beginning, this new start. You need this. You deserve it. You've literally been working for it for such a long time. I don't know who that's for. Okay. Remember, I get multiple messages, guys, so only take what resonates. Ooh, okay. For some of you, you've already been through that. Okay, here's the 5 of Cups in reverse. Maybe you were... maybe there was a separation. You ended up out in the cold. It could have been a sudden, maybe you got let go at work. Maybe it was friendships. Just suddenly, it's like you're out of a group or whatever. Or maybe you were in or interacting with a group of people, and lately it just seems like it was no bueno, very toxic, and you're seeing that and you left, and that made you feel very empty, very alone. Okay? Well, now it's in reverse. Spirit says you will feel that no more, because we have new people coming in. Or maybe it could, for some of you, I feel like it's someone you haven't talked to for a very long time, that jive with your vibe, and no disappointment there. They are still that amazing person. They're coming in with their cups. You probably get invited. Oh my God, I just talked to so-and-so. We were talking about you. We got to get together. Say that now. Act on it right away. Do it. Do it. The right people. Sisterhood. Like-minded people. Your tribe. Okay? This could come in any way, shape, or form. Okay? This could be friends. For some of you, you may have been alone because you were out in the cold. And it was a very horrible breakup. Maybe it really shattered you inside about your self-esteem, how you look, and not being good enough. Now you've been working on that, right? So now, here comes some options. Invitations. You're going to be like, I just feel like having a good time, but meeting multiple people. Okay? Either way. Ace of Wands. Brand new, passionate start here. Okay? Something's going to light your fire. Who knows? Maybe you will hook up with that friend that you just loved so much, and you talk about, and you always talk about them so fondly, and you decide to reach out, and they're like, dude, just talking about you. We got to get together. Let's go. Let's do this. You never know who you may meet. You're hanging out with your friends. You're having a good time. You get your hair down. You're just relaxed. And suddenly there's, I don't know, maybe start playing pool with people and meet someone. Okay. Okay, this goes two ways. This is the King of Cups sideways, okay? So when it's sideways like that, for me, I always read both sides. Reverse and upright, okay? So, okay. All right. For some of you, remember, we had this page of cups in reverse over here. Sorry, Spirit's throwing another message with this. You may feel the inclination to reject a message that's sincerely offered. A brand new start, something solid and true, because of fear. With this Nine of Wands energy, Spirit's coming in to change your mind on that. Do not make a decision. Do not say no until you've had time to really think about it. Sorry, that just came through. Okay, for some of you, you may be in your head, okay, about a King of Cups type. Someone who's emotionally mature, could be possibly older than you, but this is the Eight of Swords, connected very strongly to this King of Cups. Well, there's an answer coming about this. If you were fighting for this person, maybe, and I shouldn't say it like that, but that's the only way you describe it. It's like chasing, okay? Maybe you're hoping, you were putting all your energy, all your thoughts, and all your heart into this person, and hoping they would, step into a relationship with you or create one, or whatever it is, okay, for you. You know what your situation is, okay? This isn't going to resonate with everybody. Bear with me. I have a couple more messages with this. A message is going to come. You will definitely know. You will have a definitive answer. Five of Swords in reverse, okay? And Spirit straight up said, and don't shoot the messenger, guys. I'm just channeling this shit for you. They said, it's over. The fight is over. But it has to happen. You need to get your energy back. When we put energy, it's chasing. We chase people even if we're not physically like texting them all the time or calling them or trying to, you know, even try to show up where they are. You know what I mean? I don't know who that's for, but Spirit says even if your mind is locked in on the idea of this person that is not here, okay? Maybe they're just the most amazing person you had met for a couple of hours, maybe ran, you know, or spent the day, whatever, and then they're gone, and you lock in on them. That's chasing. You're expending all your mind, your heart, your energy, pouring into someone who isn't here. Maybe they say hi to you, you have little bits of conversations here and there, but there's nothing more than that. But you're pouring everything into it. That's chasing. You are better than that. If someone is interested, they will let you know. Okay, the right people. Okay, the right one. The one. Okay. Spirit's putting a hammer down on everybody on this. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. All right. Now, brothers, King of Cups in the upright. Some of you may be wondering, when is my person coming in? Where are they? Okay. The thing is, it doesn't matter if it's a divine masculine, divine feminine. They're going through some shit right now, okay? So, it's basically, it's a draw. Spirit says with that Five of Swords for you guys, it's a draw right now. You need to be focusing your energy. The whole point of that is to, with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords in reverse, talks about you need to free yourself and get your energy back to you. Quit sharing. It's like the way the swords are, that's like they're all pointing outwards, okay? At other people, places, things. You're giving yourself zip. And if you've been feeling particularly exhausted, you need to call the energy back in, but you got to stay that way. That energy, you need to be the priority, not people who aren't here. You need to be dealing with what's here. Sorry, I got on my cat soapbox. Okay. There is another message. Okay. Divine masculine's energy, okay? They are here. All right? This is for all of us, okay? They are here. They're in the fields. They're learning. Some are at Kings, some are at Knights, some are at Pages, okay? They're in their heads right now about this. This is a big one for the divine masculines out there, okay? They're looking, they're realizing, they're spinning, okay? But it's all about them. They're focusing on the feels, okay? Some of them have been taught from a young age not to be emotional at all. That's a weakness, okay? Others were taught if you share your emotions out, you can get hurt. Whatever it is for them, okay? I see an instance where there is a mother who blows up and starts crying and blah, 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 and the father hurts her in front of the child. Yeah. Well, they're working on it. Right now, they're kind of in a stalemate, which is good because they realize now the things that they were holding on to, the things that they had believed in about love, about themselves, their self-worth too, it's broken apart. It's like their belief system got shattered, the one that was created for them, but isn't really driving with them. It's a little insight into the divine masculine, so be patient there, divine feminine. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to count. Okay, that's 8. Okay. Okay. You have to, for some of you, to realize what you're fighting for. Okay. Make sure you're fighting for the things that you truly believe in. Things for yourself, your heart. Your heart's going to tell you if it's right or wrong for you. Your heart, not your head. That thing, we're a mess. Look at Eight of Swords. We're spinning in it. We're just stirring that shit up. We're made goulash, okay, in our heads, all right? Old ass goulash, okay? You know, for some of you, you need to keep standing up for what you feel is right. What's going to make you truly happy? You. Don't worry about the outside stuff. What does your heart want you to do? What if it feels good, you should be doing that. What's holding you back? Are you up against other people? Remember the influences. That's going to be a big one this week, spotlighted. Nobody influences me. You're going to see if you are. Okay, this week, this is the spotlight. And that rider with the birds, very important. And the moon is amplifying that. And I just turned this one. There it is. Okay, because you want to move on, move forward. 8 of Cups. A lot of the Divine Feminine are going to see that the cups that they currently have been pouring their energy into, remember I was talking about the lockdown, locking in, okay, is empty. There's nothing there sustaining you. You've been sipping out of an empty cup. You've been saying, oh, I'll pretend this is wine. There's wine in here. Oh, I'll pretend it's a soda. I'll pretend it's like, you know, a parfait, whatever. But then you, all of a sudden you're looking at these cups. They're old and nasty and there's nothing in them. It's like, oh my God, I've been basically eating penicillin, okay, this whole time. I'm out. I want to go find some new cups. And some of you may have resistance. You stand your ground. You are not responsible for other people's happiness. Some of you are carrying guilt. Some of you are like, I can't because of XYZ, okay? The only people you're responsible for is yourself, and if you have children, okay? Maybe you have a, like a caregiver situation. Yes, okay? But you still need to prioritize you. You need to rest so you can be there 100%. Not only that, but rest gives your brain a break and you can actually be more clear-headed the next day. The brain needs sleep too. Okay? If you're not feeling well, handle that first. Don't be pushing, don't run yourself down. I just heard, a spirit just said, that person's completely capable of taking care of themselves if you need a day or two down because you're not well. They are not God, okay? Sorry, that's just channeling through. On the upside, though, fighting for what you believe. I feel like for some of you, the heart is fighting to be heard here. It's that one wand in the 7 of Wands. If you know the traditional tarot, he's holding that one staff against 6 others. That staff, that person holding that wand is your heart. I'm going to fight. We're going to keep moving. A lot of us can't help it. We started that train. We wanted to be happy because we felt what it felt like inside us to feel good about ourselves for the first time. Some of us, first time in our entire lifetime. We did feel worthy. We do feel worthy. We got to hold on to that because we know. Okay, Queen of Cups in the upright. She has a full cup. She always makes sure that cup's full before she gives out to others. Listening to your intuition and following that beautiful heart. Honor that. Okay, things are shifted. The game is changing here, guys. You will be seeing things so much more clearly. Okay, and speaking of, sorry, we do have a lot of cups. There's a lot of water and air energy and fire on the table here. Okay, there is, excuse me, there is love coming in for some, unexpected. Okay, maybe you'll be at a party. Maybe you're just hanging out with. Maybe you just go to your friends. Just stop by to drop off something. And you start chatting in the garage, and maybe your friend's husband's friend shows up from, you know, that he works with or whatever. Bing. Okay, there we have an Ace of Wands. It could happen anywhere, anytime. Pay attention. If you run into somebody, literally bump somebody, oh God, I'm sorry, look them in the eye. Acknowledge them. Okay? Now, some of you out there might be, it may not be you, maybe your twin take will resonate. Some of you might be on the, not sure what your sexuality is. Someone's still figuring themselves out. What do they want? What do you want? Okay? It's okay to explore, open, accept that you're questioning that. It's coming up more and more. You're probably getting signs and like synchronicities pertaining to this. Explore it. Explore it now. You can now. You can totally explore it. We are all divine masculine and divine feminine. no matter what your story is, okay? This doesn't necessarily have to be a sexual preference. It could just be divine masculine or divine feminine, okay? We embody both. There should be no shame in exploring any of those at all, okay? Attending honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. So that Ace of Wands actually indicates like this honeymoon type feeling. Like, but I feel it's the feeling when you meet the new persons in your life, okay? It's like that excitement of just going on an adventure, but it's like there's passion, there's love, but there's also attending someone's wedding. You never know. But don't go in there expecting it. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. You know, pets are amazing. They're so unconditionally loving. They're always there for us. Okay. Maybe putting a little bit more of that love too into the things that are around us, like pets. Some of you, if there's a connection with pets, maybe the Humane Society. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that. Okay, so about the pets, I was getting Humane Society. Maybe you're thinking about getting a pet. Or receiving a pet. Someone may be bringing you one. For some of you. There's a connection there, though. Spirit, can you give us a little more on that? I may have to grab my tarot on this one. Spirit, clarify pets. Is there a reason? Cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Maybe for some of you it starts with this. This will be your sign, a confirmation. Something to do with a pet. Getting a new one. Maybe you haven't had enough time to really like walk the dog or take them to the dog park. Maybe you haven't done that. Maybe you walk them just to get them out walking, but you haven't actually went and taken them to play. And then suddenly you're like, you know what? We need to go to the dog park. Boom. Something happens. Move on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. Okay. That I feel with that one. When I was talking about that King of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Swords. We trapping your head about them. And then the final Five of Swords in reverse. I read these energetically. Okay, so you know. Communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Now, I feel that it's just communicating with people, new people. Remember how I was saying if you run into somebody like accidentally or what, even in the grocery store, communicate. Look them in the eye. I'm telling you, this is about being open. Forgiving, I heard, they said that's forgiving yourself. Okay, I don't know who that was for. Sometimes we have trouble not only expressing what we're feeling in the right words. Usually sometimes when we're trying to get it out, we get so frustrated, we end up giving up and just never mind, I'm just being over emotional, whatever, just shut it down. You know what I mean? For others, maybe it's how it comes out. You get miscommunication. The other person misreads it. They're thinking something else and you're like, no, that's not it. If it's still on your mind, Spirit says to write it out clearly. Just write out. And then say, if you could take all this and say it, and you only have 2 minutes to say it, what would you say out of all of that? And then make simple sentences. Then just say it. Because this is about you learning to communicate clearly. Because sometimes we get overwhelmed when we're in the middle of, heated, we're in pain. We bring up all sorts of shit. Especially for those of you that maybe had a blow up after holding things in for so fucking long. Maybe the next day you're like not feeling good about what you did, even though you did speak your truth. but maybe it came out like way, like maybe, God, he probably thinks I'm crazy or blah, blah, blah. And then you're just like, look, I'm sorry. I was having a rough day, too much caffeine, I was hormonal, PMSing, menopause, whatever. And you blow it off. But it's still there. That needs to be handled, okay? The main thing is to be patient with yourself. I hate the P word myself. Anybody who's been following me for years knows I hate the P word, okay? Unless it's referencing Pisces, okay? Patience, okay? This is about being patient with yourself, okay? All the stuff you're doing, this is new stuff we're learning in the love area especially, okay? We're learning about us and what we are, our ideals. What have we been chasing for freaking years and realizing, holy crap. Once you start stepping and taking care of yourself and really listening to yourself and following your happy, you realize you were chasing after God, something way less than you. But now you know you deserve better. You do not deserve to be chased. I mean, to be the chaser, I'm sorry. The Hanged Man. Patience, right? Thanks. Seeing things from a new perspective, okay? And allowing that information or take your time learning, okay? Take your time with the things you're discovering and seeing, okay? Especially with signs that write things down. If you don't have time to write things down on your phones, there should be a way to voice memo, okay? Did you flip? No, you didn't. Okay? Six of Swords. Time to go. Okay? And sometimes Spirit will come in kind of a harsh way. But they're like, you can't take that or them with you. It has to be just you. That's the only room on the boat is for you and what you need. Okay? So some of you may have a rough time with that one, but it's going to work. It's going to be good. I'm telling you. Queen of Cups. Love and nurture yourself first and foremost, okay? This week. Check in with yourself. It's not stupid, it's not and it's definitely not new agey. To focus on you. This isn't like a self-help thing or anything, but it really, they call self-help for a reason. We're the ones. We have to want it for it to really work and apply. And it starts and ends with us. Loving ourselves. Give that energy back to you. Okay? A lot of water energy. What you don't see coming in. Sorry guys about the lighting. Two of Cups. Connecting with someone. There is going to be one person for all of us watching this video. One person that we are not even going to see this coming. It's going to hit us later and go, oh my God. Okay? Connection. And it's going to come so authentically. It's going to probably put you to tears. Some of you may have already started to kind of, or I shouldn't say started, but you're heading in that direction right now. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I do feel romantic. Okay, Spirit. Gestation period is over. No more time to be in the chrysalis, okay? We're out of our cocoons. No more winter. We are blossoming. We are growing. We have growth. We have grown. Time to get out of our heads, into our hearts, and out into the world where we belong. Our world. Our world. Okay? Balancing act. Dances on one foot. Okay. Now, there is a sense of balance energy coming in here. Things are going to be balanced. Things have to go that are weighing heavy. Like I said, like energy exchange. Giving a lot of your heart and soul and attention to one person when you're not giving that much to yourself. There you go. This is going to come into balance. Spirit is removing things that are throwing the divine feminine off. Balance. That aren't worthy. Well, I just heard today go, well, some people might think, yes, I am worthy. Well, look at the people around you. Look at the people that are leaving. How are you really feeling? Do you feel drained? Do you feel frustrated? Do you feel a negative energy coming from that? That's how you know where the hole is in your cup for yourself. Your cup. The one she's holding right here. Okay, well, she's not holding it in this picture. Okay? This queen usually has a firm grip on her cup. Is always full and overflowing. And Spirit showed me an image of women holding cups that had holes in it. And only half-heartedly putting stuff into the cup. Okay, if I do this, then they'll come in. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, see, we're doing it for other reasons. The wrong reason. We need to be doing it because we love ourselves. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Horned cactus, resourcefulness. Okay, there's a lot of resources coming to our doors this week that are divine feminine with the rider. Okay, the moon. All right. The birds. We are going to be having a lot of, oh my gosh, moments. Holy crap, what? It's going to happen to all of us. Right when we think things are just at their worst or there's no hope in sight, trust me when I tell you, Spirit's going to slide in on you in a way that you would never see coming, and you're going to be so like, it's going to be a 360. Your spirit guides and guardian angels, the archangels, okay? They are totally dedicated to helping you to get out of the funk, get out of the blues, get out of the darkness, okay? Ooh. All right, and I shuffled these, but these two cards came up for Divine Masculine, two skywriting, the fates. Fate is stepping in a huge way in the physical plane for all of us down here, both groups, okay? And look, inspiration, joyful muse. You'll find that when you stop looking, yeah, it's one thing to get ideas or look and see how people are doing things. But remember, they're not you. And here's the thing, though. Spirit says as soon as you stop looking outside yourself and just focus on what do I feel like doing? And just going by your intuition, well, I kind of want to do this, then do that. Spirit says that is going to be your key to get everything moving. It's going to light your fire. And don't worry about what everybody else is going to think about. It's what you're doing that brings them in, okay? Brings the right people in, brings your tribe in, brings your people in, brings clients in, brings, love in, okay? But Spirit's definitely, for some of you out there, your creative burst that's coming, you're going to be hit with, it's going to be a destined move in a way you may not have ever dreamed it that far happening to you, but it will. Because it's in the fates. But all this shit had to get out of the way first. You have room for this. And time. But first and foremost, Divine Feminine, remember, put yourself first. You're beautiful and loving. Treat yourself as freaking devoted and as loving as you are with the idea of maybe a partner or with your partner. You need to put, and your children, you need to put that into you because you are worth it. No more chasing. The right ones will not only chase you, but they will be doing everything in their power to make sure that you know that they believe and feel you're the one. So on that note, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Everything you need to know, the cards I use, if you want to book a reading, down below in the description box where you find me. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm more active over there. So anyway, on that note, take care, guys. Have a great week.